That is the simplest and most straightforward path for you to pursue at this point in time. Your GPA won't matter as much as your LSAT score does. And of course, a 3.9 GPA is fantastic. But as we see, there are multiple folks here on this live right now who have 3.9 GPAs. Just kind of showing you, hey, it's not that unique. There is a lot of there's a lot of grade inflation, just as there is LSAT score inflation. And so you don't want to over-index or take it too easy just because you think you've got a great GPA. A high LSAT score is more unique than a high GPA. And so I would recommend don't rest on your laurels. Keep pushing to match that GPA with a killer LSAT score. I see Malik is asking, with a 149 diagnostic taking the LSAT in June, how many hours of studying should I do? Well, it depends on your goals, right? What kind of LSAT score do you want to shoot for? If you want a 175, it'll take a lot more work than if you want a 160. But regardless, I mean, give it your all, right? I mean, if you want, I'm assuming that you want a top LSAT score, at least 170 plus. If you're aiming for only a 160, okay, then don't put in as much work. But my question is, why do you only want a 160? Would it not be better to aim for a 170 or a 175? Wouldn't that get you better outcomes, get you more scholarship money? Why not aim for anything except for a 180, right, for the best outcomes? And also consider that there is a typical test day score drop, meaning students typically score 5 to 8 points lower on their official LSATs than on their practice. And so if you really want to securely get a 160, you want your practice test average going into the test to be at least a 165 to 168 so that you've got a buffer in case you've got a bad proctor, in case you've got tech issues, in case there's nerves or anxiety. Additionally, sometimes folks' practice test scores are inflated because they did not properly simulate test day conditions. So you got to make sure that you're taking your test under strict timed conditions, 2.5 hour sitting, 4 sections back to back with only a 10-minute break between sections 2 and 3. Anything less, you're inflating your score, and you may be in for an unpleasant surprise when you get your official score back or when test day feels harder than you were expecting. And so my recommendation is, whatever your goals are, give it your all between now and June. Make this your priority. I mean, the LSAT is going to weigh more heavily than all of your undergrad GPA combined. All 4 years of undergrad or 3 years of undergrad. The LSAT weighs more heavily than all of that, and it's a single day of 2.5 hours. If you made this your number one focus for the next 4 months, you just knock it out of the park. You hit a 170 plus. Won't you get better outcomes than if you got a 160?